Okay.
This was reported by the Washington Post. This one is very stereotypically American. That's all I'm going to say about this one. And I guess that's easy for me to say as a Canadian. So Corey Mills is a newly elected member of Congress for the state of Florida. He decided to give a gift to other members of the House, and it's a bit of a head scratcher, this gift that he decided to give them. Taylor, what
Okay.
did Mr. Mills give to members of the House?
A copy of the Constitution of the United States.
That would have been better. So he gave them all a nice letter with nice letterhead on it and everything. And with that letter, he gave each one of them a grenade. And we have a picture courtesy of Morgan Phillips from the Daily Mail. Look at this. This is real. So Mills said that he is honored to be a part of the Armed Services and Foreign Affairs committees. And he said that in that spirit, he was given all of them a 40 millimeter grenade that is made for an MK-19 grenade launcher. He says they were manufactured in Florida and they were first developed for the Vietnam War. Fortunately, he said that they won't explode. They're inert. Why, for the love of God, would you give out weapons to people that were designed to kill people in a war?
Oh God, who was the sounding board? I have questions. I have questions. Who was the sounding board for this? Like, who goes, oh, I'm going to give you Vietnam paraphernalia, as if that wasn't already an American disaster of epic proportions with war tactics and underestimating your opponent. But hey, I am so happy to be a part of the in crowd, everybody. Here, have this inappropriate gift. Like, I don't. Oh, I have questions.
The only thing I can think of is like the guys representing the state of Florida. And I would say 90% of the time, the stories on this thing are related to the state of Florida.
Well, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, after all that nursing school, the 3 nursing school scandal, handing out all of those fake diplomas, I mean, I'll believe almost anything. But I don't know. That just sounds like a New Hampshire thing where their motto is live free or die. Not a Florida. I have questions.
I think in Florida, they just say fuck everything up. That's what they say in Florida. That's how it is. All right. So my question for you, have you ever received a gift that was given to you with good intentions, but it had absolutely the wrong effect?
I don't know. That is a good one. I don't think I have ever been asked that question before, Jimmy. What about you?
I'm here to help. See, I thought maybe, I don't want to get stereotype the word. I don't want to get stereotypical with, you being a pretty girl on the internet, how people might want to send you stuff. And so I just didn't, I didn't know.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. There was a fan one time, and I use that term loosely for this particular individual. Other than that, I absolutely adore my fans. I think I have the best fan base in wrestling. They're so savage and loyal and unique and awesome. But besides the point, this person decided to somehow find my address, which is creepy in and of itself. And they sent me like lingerie.
Wow, really?
I just forgot about that. I think I blocked that out. Yeah. And so that's why I tell girls that I don't think they listen, but yeah, don't have wish lists. Don't. Because if you have something on your Amazon wish list and you're advertising that to the public and you're not paying attention, they give out your address, because if you pick something on your wish list that is from a third-party seller, they will give the address to the person buying it.
Are you kidding?
If they so choose. I am not kidding with you. I am not kidding. I found that out a long time ago. Yeah. And I still to this day, I see like girls in wrestling, besides doing whatever else that they're doing, like Lord only knows, but then they also advertise wish list and buy me stuff, but they don't realize the consequences.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of a wish list if they're letting complete strangers get access to your address?
Yeah, and it's like a whole third-party seller sort of thing, so it's not exactly Amazon. But yeah, that's why reading the fine print, that Family Guy joke where they accept the terms and conditions without reading it, and then Quagmire gets punched in the face. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but more like American Psycho.
The worst one I can think of is my wife was trying to figure out, how do I make his Christmas stocking look full? And so my wife bought a bunch of deodorant. At Christmas morning, taking deodorant, and I look at her and I go, "Are you trying to tell me something?" And she said, "I was trying to figure out how to make your stocking look full." But I didn't take it that way. I took it like she thought I needed deodorant or more deodorant, I guess.
Well, you know what? You're just stocking up, so now you don't have to, spend inflated money, and now you got it. Silver lining.
I'm glad you found a positive spin for that one. That's good. All right, it is time for story number one already. I wish I had 10 of these. Story number one, reported by BBC News. Okay. There is a bird conservation charity. It's called the BTO, or the British Trust for Ornithology. And they say that they were locked out of their Twitter account for 8 days, right when a big event was happening in that world that they call the Big Garden Bird Watch. My question for you is, why did this bird conservation charity get booted out of their Twitter?
That event, I know that you said they're in the same realm as that conservation trust, but are they on opposite ends of that world? Because that to me would be a good reason for that. Probably, similarly to how like PETA and the opposite, they kind of conflict. I'm wondering if it's one of those kind of issues.
So do you think that like the other like the Birdwatch thing got them locked out? Do you think they like complained about them or something?
Well, possibly, right? Or was their account just simply targeted like some accounts have been? I don't know. I'm stumped on this one.
So the reason that bird conservation charity got their account locked on Twitter is because they posted tweets about the breeding of the woodcock. And we have a picture of one of the tweets. So apparently the repeated use of the word woodcock was too much for Twitter, for the Twitter algorithm. They thought that it was offensive. And so for that reason, they blocked their Twitter account. Fortunately, they were able to get it restored. And the irony with this is that the Twitter logo is a freaking bird, but that didn't seem to matter because they got blocked out for saying woodcock. So I don't know. What do you think about this? Do you like birds, Taylor? Were you checking out the bird conservation charity Twitter account?
Just now. I mean, how? Wait. So an actual breed of a bird is offensive, but men just trying to innocently help women at the gym and getting just destroyed on social media is not offensive. Like, what kind of world are we living in where literal reality we have woodcocks, blue tits is a bird? Like, I mean, it's not their fault that they, like, humans named them as such. But that's offensive. But
yeah. They had like a cam set up because they were watching like the breeding of the birds and like the feeding of the babies and all that kind of stuff. But because they kept saying woodcock, Twitter was like, that's enough. That's enough.
I can't in a world where everybody's feelings has to be validated, this is what tips the scale. Oh my gosh, I can't. I can't. Like, no wonder why you said insane, stupid, and ridiculous.
That's what KYN Live is. Yes, it is. All right, my last question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever been blocked, banned, locked out, censored, had anything happen because you posted something online with completely innocent intentions?
No. I've had like videos on YouTube, sometimes if like somebody complains or whatever, but that's about it. And like, no, I have not been blocked out.
Good. That's good. So you're not posting about any birds.
No, I am not.
You're not doing anything incredibly graphic and offensive, like posting about birds.
No, don't touch the birds. Do not talk about the
Stay away from the birds.
Are birds Fight Club? Like, it's Fight Club. You can't talk about it.
Yeah, might as well be. Might as well be.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I click the subscribe button. You really should too. If you like videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, subscribe now.